Hey everybody, this is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, I am here with another project share using the products I received from Inloveartshop. And what I had, the dies that I had left in this last package were the bow dies and the months of the year. Okay, so what I did with this bow die here, so this is the bow. I just made some 3x3 note cards, and they are, blank on the inside. Now I am going to mat this piece right here, so I will mat that before I, give them away. So I may stamp something on the inside, and I may just keep them blank. But I will put a mat to give it, so it'll be more sturdy. So I always love to mat the insides. And then here's the other one. And if you've seen the unboxing video, I told you that this is what I will probably do, is layer the inside, because when it cuts out hollow like that. So I just paper piece and layered the inside, give it the two-tone effect. And then here is the last one, and that's just a little flower die that I had in my stash. So that is the 4 note cards that I created using this die. Now I kept the little envelope because I have some little insert pieces in there that I'm going to keep in case I want to use those colors. So when you cut this die out, just make sure you keep your little pieces so you can layer up. Okay, so that is the note cards. And I know I have another project somewhere. This is the months of the year. Sorry for that glare. So you get all 12 of them in a set. So let me move my cards out of the way. You guys, I have just been working on Valentine's because I really missed Christmas. So this binder here, I just had this binder in my craft room. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it in here. I probably will, and maybe just decorate the front, because this binder, I got this from like a little mom and pop shop that we have in our city. But this has, the vinyl on the top, but I can slip something down in there. So that would be really easy for me to slip down, some decorative cardstock, and I can change it out if I get tired of looking at it throughout the year. So I can do that there. Also on the side, I can slip down like a label, and on the back. So I just had this binder in my stash. I think I had a few of these. So what I did is I just said I was going to make me kind of like a planner type thingy. So I will probably just use this for my crafting. But what I did is, of course I haven't finished it because, we're only in January. But this is kind of like my first month, which is January. And that's how I used the die here. This is January. Let me get it so you can see. So that is it there. So that is the die that I used there. So I just put January 2020. I know it's a glare because I did use gold shiny paper. So this background is like a foil, and then this is kind of like a shimmer sheet. And I just used this little girlfriend's sticker that Ebony from Sharon Moore sent me in some Happy Mail that I received. And also this little rosette was in the Happy Mail as well. And it's one of the Jean Hatfield embellishment packs. So I just put hello January 2020. So that is just kind of like my intro for January. And so when you flip it, this is just a little calendar layout. I just did the monthly. I'm not going to do no kind of weekly. I'm not, I love the planner layouts. Y'all know I make traveler's notebooks. But as far as me planning day for day, I don't do that. But I use the January again up here. Now this layout here is just something that I created on my computer. So super easy for you to do. Anybody can do it. But I started my week with Monday through Thursday here, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I just put a little notes section here like that. And that's a sticker out of the pack. It says fresh start. So I thought that was cute to put on January. And then over here, also out of that Girlfriends sticker pack, the Ebony scent, it says January 1st. And then, of course, this was New Year's Eve. So this is just going to be my January layout. And when you flip the page, next will be February. Now, February is not here, so I have not done that yet. So what I did here, this is going to be the like introduction page for February. So I will decorate it up. And on this side, I just put a little pockets here. And then when you turn the page, I'll have February up here. And I did it in the red. So, and then next, what I will do is when I turn the page, these two I will decorate as March. And then, so now I do have all of these printed out for the whole year. I just did it all at once so I wouldn't have to go back. So when I get to whatever month it is, if I want to put a pocket over here, I can. If I don't, I can just do a whole, 2-sheet introduction page. So that's what I did with all of this. And that's how I'm going to use my months of the year dies. Now, these are some that I've already had cut out, when I did my the unboxing. So I just have these in here. I have some little clear plastic sheets, and right here I just have like a little template of where my holes are going to go. I do use a We Are Memory Keepers punch, and I just have the numbers of the notches so I will not forget that, when I have to go back and make more holes. So now this is just going to be pretty much like a calendar, so I can use my months of the year. Now you can do anything, meal planning, all that stuff that we use in planners. So that is how I use the months of the year. But I was already into my Valentine's Day projects. So what I did is I pulled out this little frame that I have, and it's on this little stand. Now this does screw off like this. So this little frame comes from Ikea. Okay. And what I did is I made another little calendar. So that's how I used my January right here. So I will be able to show you how all of the months cut out here. So that is my January. Now this little piece here, it comes from a pack from the Dollar Tree where you get the calendar and you get a little notepad. So most of us know, what I'm talking about with that. So these I didn't have to print these out. So they were perfect for this. So that is the January. Okay, so when you flip it over, we have February. Okay. So as it sits up, let me see if I can move my camera up a little bit. So as it sits up, when you flip it, so when February is over, you just turn it around and you have March. And that's how March cuts out. Okay, so then when you flip it and turn it, that's April. And then when you turn it around, you have, that's how May cuts out. And then when you flip it, so basically you flip it and turn. Flip it and turn your stand. That's June. And then that is July. And then you have August. I love the font. Love, love, love the font. Over here you got September. And then over here, that is October. And then that's how November cuts out, right there. And then when you flip it, you have December. And that's how that cuts out. And then back around, you're back at January. So you went through the whole year. So I know I did the whole year in Valentine theme, but it's cute for decoration. And I was already had that paper out, so that's what I did. So it only takes like 6 of these. You know, you decorate the front and the back, and that is my little calendar frame. If I can get the link to these frames, I will put it in the description box. You know, you could just go on Ikea and type in picture frames and it comes up on the first page. These are only $1. Yes, $1 for these at Ikea. So I've had these in my stash for a while, and so I just pulled one out and started playing with it, and that's it, you guys. Nope, 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 that's not it. I have some bag toppers that I did with my last die project share, and let me find those. I know I have them over here. I should have been ready. Let me find those. Guys, these was right in front of my face. So anyway, this is the other die that I had in this package, and I used it on the bag topper as well. This bag topper was also in the project. I showed that in my last video, and that's how I use that die. So pretty. So just clean and simple and pretty. And I did emboss the paper on that bow, so I did that one, and I did these just alike. So, oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Sometimes you just need like a flat bow instead of the dimensional ones like these. So I'm loving that. Okay, you guys, this wraps it up for my project shares for the Inloveartshop. Now, I know that I will be coming back using these dies again, and when I do, I will always link the dies in the description box, as long as well as the Inloveartshop website. You guys don't forget to use the coupon code. There's a 15% off coupon code that will also be in the description box. So if you're interested in any of these dies, please use the coupon code. So that will help me out, and it will save you all some money. So, okay, you guys, I will see you all in the next video. I am still working on Valentine's, and have a great rest of your day.